I'm Brad.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Graham.
And today we are doing the Vendetta India Pale Ale from Speakeasy. Delicious.
You tasted it?
Nope. But I'm predicting the future. I'm gonna rate this one at 8.5.
I don't even know why we're here. Like, to be quite honest, I don't even know.
No, would you like to do? All right.
So
Phil, introduce us to the beer, Brad.
Well, he's gonna have to in a second if you don't.
All right, so this is a double IPA from Speakeasy.
It's not a double A.
I said it was a double.
No. And then I corrected myself by saying it's 7.6.
Oh, right, 7.6. All right.
That's on the bottle that you supposedly read.
I only read the back of the bottle.
On the back it says India Pale Ale. Not double.
It's got two guns. I assume that meant
I'm
dose.
going to double.
Why don't you call it?
IPS.
Why do you call it a double pistol India Pale Ale?
Oh, that's a good way. So this is the double pistol India Pale Ale from Speakeasy called the Vendetta. They've been doing their bootlegging series of IPA since 1997. This is the latest release. For here, there is a yes, it does say it on the bottle. Also, on
It says bootlegger, not bootlegging.
This is your last chance. We're starting over one more time, Phil. This is
I'm
your
not
last
starting
chance.
over anything. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Because it also says legit since 1997. So
Yeah, but why do you want to be
this
factually
beer is
wrong?
two guns legit to quit. What? Would be two legit to fire
Who shoots like
Two
that?
guns.
You've obviously never shot a gun
pistol.
before.
I obviously have shotgun. I have it on video.
This is one of the more creative openings we've had.
Alright.
All right.
So let's
So
try
this supposed
this
to be
regular IPA called Vendetta.
Aromatic and citrus hops, a cutthroat convergence of them, according to the back of the bottle. A very, not to sound all fancy, but there's a very complex end malt flavor to it. It's kind of weird.
What was that supposed to sound fancy and complex?
I don't like using words like complex.
There's an end malt back thing on it at the end of the thing.
It tastes like dirt.
I don't want to sound fancy and nothing. It tastes like beer.
I mean, the hops are definitely there in the beginning, but then it's basically disappears, and this is a malt-focused beer. I would almost say that India Pale Ale is a misnomer for what we're drinking.
Well, I mean, that's why probably they put in their bootlegger series. That it's a pale ale that focuses more on the malts than anything else. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and review this. So we've done part of the bootlegger series, Vendetta India Pale Ale. Comes in at 7.6 alcohol by volume, which you really can't taste all that much. I'm going to give it a 7.6, just because of the Now,
pandering is that this?
I enjoy it. I think that Graham was right in pointing out the copper malts, and that's what kind of threw me off about it. The first taste, it was, yeah, the hops are there, but the malts are more prevalent, kind of thing. And I think it's right. I think you're right. I think that the copper malts really taste to it, and it makes sense, even though I'm colorblind, that you can see that this isn't like an orange or any sort of IPA color.
No,
this has much more of a red
darker, yeah.
color, and just because they don't list it doesn't mean they don't use it. So I'm going to give it a 7.6.
I'll go for Brad. I'll give it a 7.6. I mean, that's a very apt description of what's going on. I mean, I stand by the fact that I think it's a malty pale ale, but again, like I agree with you that that is one of a textbook case of a brewery gets to label whatever they want. As far as hop flavor goes, Graham, between IPA and pale ale, basically it's anybody's game. You can do whatever you want. I will not speak for barley wine. Right. Just because it sounds cool. So yeah, 7.6 for me.
Cider.
That's good. One thing I do want to bring up that we didn't touch on while we were going, that you brought up, was that it is 7.6% ABV, which you cannot taste at all. It's just not there. That's pretty cool. Cool from a freshman in college standpoint. If you want.
What are you?
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for interrupting.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 7.6 too.
All right.
Well.
All right. So what's the average?
Repeating.
We should just do that
Somewhere
from now
around
on.
6,
We'll just rate it. It'll just be much
No, because I actually, I like this, even though, it might not be as hoppy as the usual IPAs. I really like copper gals in general. It's a flavor. I'm not as huge into malts, like trying to be more like cognizant of them. But taking the copper malts, which I am kind of into, and then mixing it with making it a little hoppy. I like that. It tastes good.
Alright. Thank you, Speakeasy. Keep doing what you're doing. I like your stuff.
Yeah, this is good.
Northwest.